He's just who I am at this point, so like...
Come on! Hi there, my name is Jack. I'm your nurse today.
Oh yeah, I'm Mark.
Mark, lovely to meet you. So, Mark, what brings you in today?
Well, bit of a long story, but I'll keep it short. I've moved here to study exercise science.
Oh, very nice.
This year, so I've moved down from Melbourne.
Where are you studying?
Down at Fed Uni.
Oh, Fed, that's
Uni.
the same place I studied. Very nice.
It's not bad there. It's a good campus, a lot of good friends. But I suppose when I came, I didn't know anyone, so I started joining all these different like groups and societies. And there's this one, I suppose, group called pubs on the pier.
No way.
100%.
I was vice president of that when I was at uni.
Joking?
Yeah, no way.
Well, you know all about it then.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, long story short, we go out every Friday.
Yeah.
And we have a few to drink. And
Friday.
Yeah.
When I was there, it was Wednesdays.
Yeah. Oh no, Fridays now.
Yeah,
Fridays
very
now.
nice.
But I've always had a few drinks. In the past. When I'm home, I'll play online on Apex Legends with the boys.
Yeah.
But
who's your main?
My main, I've been playing Wraith. So good. But no, I've been drinking a bit more lately, and I'm finding that I'll have a few drinks and then I'll just kind of black out and wake up, the next morning, and I woke up in someone else's house the other day. I don't know who they were. Real, weird stuff happening. But everyone's like that. I think at this age. But my mate came down from Melbourne. I haven't seen him since high school, which was a couple of years ago. And he said, I've got a real problem and I need to come in and see a GP. And I don't think I've got a problem, but I just thought, I've got to be true to my mate. He's not my best friend, so I'm really just here because he told me to come in.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I definitely understand where you're coming from, Mark. Because whenever I go to uni, they relax. They don't lash out. Whenever it comes to uni, they relax, try new things, get new experiences, and they can tend to go a little bit to the extreme in some of the new behaviours. Now, drinking in moderation can have some health benefits, which, a lot of people doing health sciences as yourself can know some of those minor benefits, but you can also be aware of some of the negatives of going to the extremes, which obviously having a strong social life is very important. And I'd be lying if I said that I hadn't had a few too many dangerous nights, because everyone does. But I think you have to really look back at yourself personally and monitor, is your drinking going past a safe level of moderation? And you've got to understand from your friend's perspective that while, I'm sure your friend drinks himself, if he's saying there may be reasons to look into it further, he may be picking up on some dangerous behaviours that could affect you down the line long term.
Maybe. I just think, he hasn't seen me for a while, and I didn't drink back then, but now I do. Now I think he's just scared because I drink now. It's different. I'm just changed from who I used to be.
And no one likes change, but you also got to consider that, in saying how you have blacked out a few times, that is definitely pushing the line and going past the area of safe drinking and moderation.
I suppose so.
And if you are going to continuously behave in that way, where you are pushing the line, even though social life is important, at what point will you start considering the effect it's going to have on your health?
I suppose I worked this house, so it was like in Tassie. I don't even know if I got there. It was a mad, sick as. It's real bad. So I don't know. I suppose in that respect, it was dangerous.
Yeah,
I don't know. I love a drink. But I suppose you're right. If I'm blacking out, I don't know what's going on.
Because obviously I can't sit there and expect you to stop drinking cold turkey, because that would deeply affect your social life.
I couldn't do it.
And you shouldn't have to, because it should be a fun hobby that people can engage in casually.
Yeah.
But you just got to monitor that line and be careful not to push it too far.
I suppose the thing is, I'm such a quiet person, and I need a drink or two to get that confidence to kind of go out and speak. I get real anxious around people. But when I have a drink, I'll go out, I could chuck a backflip, I could talk to girls, all those things.
And I don't want you to change that behaviour, because it seems like you are greatly improving your social life.
Yeah.
But we're going to consider in the way you achieve that. So if you said that you can achieve that in getting 2 or 3 drinks, what is your normal way that you will consume alcohol?
normal way? Oh, look, I suppose it depends on, if I'm sitting at home playing Apex Legends with the boys online, we make the same drink, we just mix some, butterscotch schnapps, some Kraken, and some Coke, we'll just have a few of those. But if I'm going out, it'll just be shots,
Yeah.
I love a gin and tonic as well. Gin
Who
and
doesn't?
my go-to drink, and
Yeah.
I love it. So, but when I go out, it's just shots, lots of shots. And I'm also a type 1 diabetic, so just, having straight, spirits and whatnot, it's just easy to manage my sugar levels.
Of course.
Because when I start mixing other stuff in, and, they're shooting through the roof,
From what you're saying from your alcohol behaviour at home, it does seem to lean into more of the kind of safe precaution where you'll have a few drinks socially with friends in a safe environment.
Yeah.
But what I'm concerned about is that when you start going to these uni events and start changing the way you consume alcohol, you do seem to then change into more dangerous behaviour.
Yeah.
Doing those shots, maybe having some kind of high alcohol cocktails, that kind of stuff, that does seem to be leaning more into the dangerous health effects we mentioned before.
Yeah, look, you are right. It certainly is just when I go out. Because when I am at home, like you said, with the boys, like things are fantastic.
Yeah.
I go to bed and I remember what I've done. And I suppose when I'm at home playing video games, like I need to keep in some sort of okay state, or I just don't perform as well. But yeah, it is just going out, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. It is. Yeah, those shots are not real good. It's probably not the best way to do it.
So do you've clearly outlined that you do see the area of concern that you would like to address?
Yeah, look, I suppose, as long as I still have that confidence to kind of talk to people,
absolutely.
be fun.
And you can still achieve that, but you can achieve that without blacking out, losing your memories,
okay.
I'm sure we've thrown out, I'm sure I'm the only person who's thrown out behind the blue stone one too many times.
Yeah, no, it's no good. All the time. There's a special gutter. It's my favourite.
Yeah, so, and I'm sure in the future, as much as it's fun and reckless, it's not viable long term.
No.
And I think that an area that your friend might be addressing is that in the future, we may end up seeing some negative health effects.
Yeah, look, probably.
As, such as a rise in blood pressure, as one of the many side effects of dangerous alcohol consumption.
Yeah, well, we'll learn about that at uni,
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose. Yeah, you're right.
So in saying that, how do you, moving forward, think we can address your behaviour in a healthy way?
I don't know, like I'm happy to cut back, like when I go out. Like I don't want to change what I'm doing at home, like I enjoy that. But I suppose as long as I can still drink and build up that confidence, like I'm happy to cut back. But, I suppose just got to find that limit.
And do you think that if you were to cut back and enforce that limit when you were going out, it would kind of make your friend feel more comfortable with your current behaviours?
I reckon so. I think he's concerned about me, and seeing me in this state after not seeing me for so long has probably upset him, scared him a little bit. Yeah, I suppose I'm doing this for him. That's why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be, if I leave here today, he'd be pretty disappointed that I haven't done anything about it if I don't make some sort of change.
So do you think you'd like to do something about it?
Yeah, look, I think so, to benefit myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well, and I've got to get through uni. I've got another 2 years left, and I don't want to stuff that up because I'm waking up messed up every time I go out.
Yeah, of course.
Not studying and whatnot. Yeah.
Now, from your behaviour, you do seem to have kind of unhealthy reliance on alcohol when it comes to your confidence in regards to your social life. In saying that, it doesn't seem to be a day-to-day reliance on you, and you don't seem to require it to function on a normal basis.
Yeah.
So I don't think something like Alcoholics Anonymous is the current next step for you.
Yeah, but I don't want to do any of that business.
And I don't think you'd want to as a 19-year-old.
No.
I think we're still several steps before that, and I think if we address it now, and we can stop that happening in the future.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. That'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can sit down with either a drug and alcohol worker or a general GP and address that going forward.
Yeah.
In saying that, everything spoken about is entirely confidential between you, myself,
because I don't want anyone to know that I've been here,
Absolutely
no,
not.
my friends do this.
Absolutely not. The only people who will know will be anyone who sits in the room with you.
Yeah.
So in saying that, we can choose to either go through the route of a social worker who specialises in drug and alcohol.
Yeah, okay.
We can continue working through myself and the nurses here at the health centre,
Yeah.
or we can go to the route of a GP and look at their position, how they want to move forward.
I don't think I want to do a GP. But,
Okay.
I think the social worker, you mentioned drug and alcohol work, that'd be good, I think.
Yeah.
I just don't want. Yeah, I don't want to go to like a doctor.
Yeah, because I find most social workers who tend to specialise in that field are a little bit similar to you and myself, kind of younger in age, can be more sympathetic to the situation.
Yeah, I just like to talk stuff out.
Yeah, of course.
I don't really want to. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, perfect. Well, in saying that, what I'll do is I'll sort out the information and work out who I can contact for you.
Yeah.
And then when I have all that information collected, I'll pass it on to you. And then from there we can book something in and work out when
That'd
we
be
can sit you
so
down with
good.
someone.
That'd be dope.
Perfect,
Yeah,
no worries.
cool.
Did you have any more questions or anything you want to follow up with?
No, look, I think that's good. I feel a bit better about. I know. I'm keen to call my friend. Let
Perfect.
him know
Well,
I've been here, so.
I'm really hope that he'll be happy for you, and you can leave here confident that you've done the right thing.
Yeah, for sure.
No worries. Well, Mark, thank you so very much.
No worries, thank
Lovely
you.
speaking today. I'll be in touch with you very soon about how we can move forward with this.
Dope.
No worries.